Well, I hope you're enjoying every last second of this gorgeous day. Our Fifth Third Bank camera on our Wednesday afternoon, now making our way into our Wednesday evening, still offering abundant sunshine, a very mild feel, right up toward the high of the day, around 72 degrees. Southwest winds at 16 miles per hour. That has been just enough for most areas to keep that lake breeze considerably closer to the Lake Erie shore. And with the blue skies and the sunshine we've had much of the day, it's not much of a shock that Doppler radar is nice, dry, and quiet area-wide. We have made it well into the upper 60s and low 70s. We are looking spectacular from Perrysburg through Sylvania. If it's any travel this evening, Waterville, Bowling Green, Findlay, out toward Lake Township. Roadways are going to be in perfect condition with the dry weather. Upper 60s from Tiffin to Fremont, even out to Port Clinton, but a huge difference from Port Clinton to Marblehead. It's nearly 40 degrees in Marblehead, and that is just about a 15-minute car ride. So highs stay up into the 70s. Let's put this in perspective. We've got meteorologist John Birchfield. He's in to break this down. John, not quite record warmth today, but I don't think we're complaining about how it feels.
No complaints about today's weather. Felt more like the middle of May than March, but certainly unusual for sure. Our record for this day in history, March 16th, set back in 1945. Temperatures soared to 78 degrees. Not quite at that mark, with Toledo Express Airport checking in at 72. However, 70s still rather unusual. Only 6 other March 16th days on recorded history have made it past the 70-degree mark, and today is one of those days adding to the tally. Compared to a normal March day, we are well above that. An average day for this time in March, 48 degrees. That 72, a far cry from average. So not a record, but certainly feeling more like May than the middle of March. And Chris, tomorrow St. Patrick's Day. Will our luck run out, or do we have a pot of gold forecast tomorrow?
One more day for tomorrow. And John, you'll remember this as well. March of 2012, we actually have this in our Climate Friday newsletter. We had some incredibly warm March weather.
Yeah, and it wasn't just March of that year. It was month after month where we saw those record warmth temperatures.
Yeah, highs up into the 80s. It was truly unusual. So you could check more on that on our Climate Friday newsletter. You could sign up at WTOL.com. Just as John said, though, hey, St. Patrick's Day tomorrow is looking spectacular. If you're thinking noon, maybe lunchtime, half day of work, mid-60s, much like we were today, into the low 70s by late afternoon. Some increase of the cloud cover late in the day. It still will hang on to mild conditions into the evening, increasing clouds and very mild. We could look at this one a couple different ways, hour by hour. As we swing into Thursday, we're going to see highs right back into the upper 60s and lower 70s, and just enough of a southwest wind that for most areas, it keeps that lake breeze just to the immediate lakeshore areas. But if you're Findlay, Ottawa, Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon, kind of being right around 70 degrees for the high. We flip the wind direction, and that's all it takes this time of the year. Into Friday, a much colder breeze. It could feel a good 30 degrees colder into Friday. That wind coming right off the lake in the 40s. Few spots far to the south, maybe considerably warmer late Friday. But overall, the much colder weather is going to win out. That front that comes through early Friday morning, our rain chances will actually increase Friday afternoon and Friday evening. So early Friday, it's going to be cooler with the breeze, a few passing showers, but steadier rain works in Friday night and into early Saturday morning, and an area of low pressure that will slowly drift over the area into Saturday will continue wet weather and rain showers. Here's the extended 10-day forecast. 72 for Thursday. What a gorgeous St. Patrick's Day. Considerably colder fourth Friday. 43 the high. Could even pull back into the upper 30s in some areas Friday afternoon. More rain showers Saturday, mid-40s. Sunday looking like the better of the 2 weekend days. 54 on Sunday. And we'll sneak up into the low 60s Monday. Then much of next week, we'll hang right around the 50s for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, with rain chances likely all 3 days. Could feature scattered showers.